11th of August 1988. Here we gather in a circle to talk and listen, to sing and laugh, then fuck and forget each other, and the circle opens up to infinity. Our first home, the very first home, was on this same beach at dusk with Rico and Gina and Paula. Ali had not yet arrived. We welcomed anyone who wasn't afraid to soil their clothes on our sand and foam floor. The sky was our picture window, and when the sun left, the very last moment, Paula looked up and whispered, "La luna detrás de las montañas," and it sounded like a song. We called her Paloma. She was small and quiet, and the only one who would never leave. The palm leaves were our curtains, rustling in the warm breeze. The wind was hotter than the air which carried it. I told Rico that sharing the sunset always seemed to surrender before now. We talked about love and mission, and once he found lasting joy, he would be my guru. Gina came here from a cold land she hated. She taught me that home isn't always the place you leave behind. What a revelation that seemed at the time. Soon Paula disappeared into the night, as once Ali had, and Rico and Gina set out to walk to Belize. It seemed just over the hill, a day or a few days' journey away. It was then I realized I'd found a deserted rocky strand on one tiny, rocky, suddenly deserted island and called it home, although it, like my heart, was empty now. Then I left our home for a place where green was mostly a memory, and the walls were made of cement, and the light was feeble and glassy, and every lesson broke my spirit more. I wouldn't have stayed except for Diego. He used another name when we first met. He made me a home right beside him and made me forget the tangle of names and faces from my first home. We shared human love, divine love, conjugal, sweaty, soft, tender, mad love, unlike the unsurprising course of my first love with Maria and its sad and quick ending, or my rendezvous with El Leon with its sadder, more protracted ending. Fool that he is, Diego remains after everyone else had disappeared, and I couldn't wait for their return, because my life was long and rich and happy, and I had many homes. Tonight I bade Diego good night with a kiss and fell asleep and awoke in my first home, where I await all the people. Diego couldn't follow me here, for this is passage, and he awaits at the end, after I've welcomed the last guest.